Hello, this is Magnolia Empress with the reading for May for Capricorn. How are you guys doing today? I apologize for not doing an April reading for Capricorn. So this month you will be getting a bonus reading. Okay, so that's 2 and a bonus. So let's get started. Okay, so for the first reading, we have letting go. Okay, so there's something, this is in reference to you letting go of a situation, or maybe someone needs to let go of you. Let's see what Spirit has to say on this matter. I feel like all right, so what we have here is it's time for you to start thinking more with your heart. Add a little bit more of your emotions or feelings into situations that you're making. Maybe before you were cold-hearted and now it's time, but with this new desire that you have to be independent, which is your natural state, and kind of move forward and see how she has this garden that she has cultivated for herself, but she still got this look like, ugh, I don't know why I'm missing something. And it could be because of some conflicts or disagreements that you had with someone, and it has caused you to shut down. And with you becoming this introverted, being in this introverted state of mind, closed off, you're not producing things as you normally are. You are naturally creative, naturally determined, and ambitious. And because of that, you're no longer invited into celebrations and parties and everything, because you always were the person to lash out. You always, wherever there was conflict, you followed, or you were somewhere in the middle. So it's time for you to start over, find a better way of communicating with others, and in turn stop worrying about how you've treated people, because you still have some friends who will stay around you and they know you mean well, but because of the things that were said, friendships and relationships were torn apart. And now with that, you have this time to sit at home, and it couldn't be, maybe you, if you're not closed off at your own choice, it could be this stay at home situation that's caused you to sit down and realize that you're not the good friend that you know you can be. So let's get some clarification on this King of Swords in reverse. So maybe you just need to let go of this feeling of you're not a good friend. Because you can even see in this card here that people are still waiting for you, but you're clinging to this gravestone of maybe things that you said before. Is there an ex or something that you're still holding on to, thinking that they'll come back? But if you look at this, that was a very, very toxic relationship. Always fussing, fighting, and people don't want to be around the couple that's always getting into it when they're trying to have a good time. Even if and it seems like even if y'all have like a glass of wine, you would think it would calm y'all down, but y'all just turn up even further. Queen of Cups energy with the Emperor. So water sign person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio versus an Aries. Maybe you're an alpha male or female, and maybe that's what it is an alpha female versus an alpha male. Everybody's trying to rule the relationship when really y'all should be working together. Tell me about this. Okay. And because of this heartbreak has caused you to rethink your emotions, not even think with your emotions as much as you normally would. If you're the alpha male, you have control over your emotions, but it's something about this person that just pushes you over the edge and has you get turned up with no issues, no problems at all. Can you tell me more about this situation, Spirit? It's something about them. They know your triggers. And you just aggravated with the fact that they was able to get you like that. And maybe you're feeling like you need to have the upper hand. You got to get them back. Yeah. And this is the 9 of Pentacles again. So as much as you feel that deep down, you know, with everything you have, you act like this person or friendship don't matter to you, but deep down, and you have everything you need. I mean, yeah, you know, you can cook for yourself, you make your own money, you don't need anybody, but notice she still has that falcon sitting there as like a messenger, letting her know, hey, there's more to it than what you think. Don't you want a friend? Don't you want somebody to talk to? Right. And maybe you thinking because this person could pull your card and get you out of your emotions, that meant it was real. That's not necessarily true. Maybe this person was just annoying, aggravating. They just studied you to know how to get you to do whatever. They knew the right words to say. Queen of Swords is about taking the information they receive and using it accurately. They're very good with words. They always know the right things to say at the right moment in time. Very rarely are they careless with their words. So let's see what Spirit is suggesting that we can do to get out of this feeling. So the card that we have is the Masculine. So it's time for you to realize who you are. Get back to learning you. Don't let anyone control your emotions. You control your emotions. A situation has got you so wrapped up to where you just completely shut down. You didn't want to have, just like, screw it, I don't have time for this bull. I'd rather be at home by myself. And you jumped head first into this 9 of Pentacles energy of just being independent and not really focusing on relationships at all as a whole. Okay, so Spirit is saying open up your heart, but still have control over it. Don't go head first in with your emotions. You know how to control them, but don't be so tight with them. And then once you trust your feelings more versus somebody else's, then the worries won't be as hectic, and it won't feel so bad when you decide to let go and leave this situation that is toxic. Don't be the person to seek revenge, play tit for tat with words. If someone comes to you and probably try to give you advice on why you should stay and work it out, take it with a grain of salt. Realize the inner strength You know you have strength to be on your own. And here's that 9 of Pentacles again. But instead of being miserable and on your own, find reasons to be happy. Nothing. Seriously? Okay, there's nothing wrong with being alone, but you don't have to be lonely. This feeling of, ugh. Remember, stand up for yourself and stand up for what you want. Continue to learn new things about yourself. Don't be stubborn. Don't repeat the same patterns of old being in the same relationship. If you don't let it go, you will continue to fall for the same foolishness. And then once you do that, you'll have that balance restored of the things that you need. You won't be caught up with someone who's codependent, or you won't end up in a codependent relationship. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this Ace of Swords in reverse, please. What is this Ace of Swords about? Spirit, this is too many, but I'll take a chance and take it. Okay, Ace of Wands. It's time for you to have you a good time, but be mindful of, don't be sneaky about it. Don't be smart with the mouth about it. 9 of Cups. Everyone will recognize you for the good person that you are. And then you'll get back to your true self, the earth sign energy that you are, of being practical, resourceful, ambitious, making things happen. You're the person that everybody comes to if they got a business idea but they can't figure out how to get it going. You're that person. You run shit. You know what to do. So trust yourself. Let it go. It's almost, I think that's the thing. Pisces reading was the same way. So when you get a chance, go and look at that one too. And see if you can pick up similar things from there. Okay, let's get a final outcome card for this reading. What do you suggest, Spirit? Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Okay, so dig deep. You know you can be creative, but you can't take dead weight with you. If you're in a codependent relationship, if you see the signs, look up the signs of a codependent relationship. If you feel like something around you is making you off balance, do the work to move past that. Get you some amethyst stones to help you get some clarity on the situation. If you don't believe in gemstones, there's nothing wrong with having an amethyst around you, just as a reminder that there's something better for you. Okay, purple is like the sign of royalty and feeling regal and feeling your judge, having it together. And once you get to that place, everything will be fine. If you put your desires first, you should be okay. All right. Okay, so let's get into the second reading. All right, the second reading is Pride. That's a pretty card, but it's got some stuff with it. All right, so let's see what's going on in reference to pride. Okay. Okay, so in reference to pride, maybe you received a message that wasn't that appealing or beneficial to you, and it caused you to stop in your tracks. And he became very overzealous, very forthcoming with letting people know. Maybe you feel like people aren't recognizing who you are. A message where a bad case of miscommunication where somebody lied on you. Maybe they're trying to say that you cheated to get to where you are in life. Someone helped you when you didn't acknowledge them for the things that they did for you. And it's causing you to stop and find the balance back. Maybe the help that was there before isn't now. And it's causing, and you have to rebudget things, reanalyze, and become a little bit more self-sufficient. It could be an air sign person that's around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some struggles are in the midst and you're not really sure where it's coming from. But wherever this, you're trying to find the answers and it's getting real difficult for you. But as soon as you find these answers, you can get up and move forward with the dreams and ambitions that you have. But you feel the need to prove yourself to someone. Who is this King of Swords? Is that a father figure or a mentor? Someone's feeling very boisterous. Okay. Yeah. Maybe someone you feel like you have to put a fight up with, and you have to get them to understand, no, I'm working on myself. I've got the education. I got the degree, certification, and everything. You don't know my struggle. You don't know the things that I went through to get to this place. How dare you question me and who I am? Dude, seriously? It's like this person is taking this opportunity to kind of throw salt on your game, and it's like, what the fuck? What is this bad message in the Page of Wands? Tell me about this message that they received. What is this a reference to? What is this message? What was the information going out? Okay, something about a contract or a relationship. Maybe someone is trying to say that you're cheating on someone, or they're questioning your integrity. They're using a relationship or contract, a business contract that you have with someone to say that you're not a person that fulfills your duties. Ew, the nerve. What else about this? Okay, hold on. I gotta get another deck and get my Kipper cards. The Sibyllica cards. Spirit. I want the Kipper. Okay. These will give me more information about it. What's the T, Spirit? Let me know, because I don't like nobody talking bullshit about me. Although I feel like there's this YouTuber named James Caldwell. He made a statement and it stuck with me. He said, what other people think about you is none of your business. Meaning, let them gossip about you. And as long as you don't hear about it or they don't bring it to you, that's okay. They ain't got nothing else to do. They need something to do with their time. But the minute that the person comes to you, the individual who's talking about you, or someone comes to you and say, I don't think you this, or I don't think you that, that's your moment to correct somebody. Okay, so what is this about? Yeah, somebody is trying to lie. Someone is lying about the things that they have, and it's trying to affect your money. It's you're innocent in it, but they may be not necessarily bringing it to a courthouse, but it's to a state of, it's causing people in your circle or in your community to pass judgment on you. And that's not the place that you're coming from. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Someone's mad or jealous of the things that you have going on, and they're trying to cause people to question what you're doing. But I'm also getting a message that if you stay quiet and just figure out, you work behind the scenes. See how, okay, let me show you. See how in this card, there's all, okay, this is a big tree, big ass oak tree or what have you, been there for years. And you see how the roots is like standing out of the tree, and he's in the dark. And if you're not paying attention, you could fuck up your ankle, knees, hips, whatever. But he's standing in the gap. And while he's standing in the gap, he's taking the time to figure out and see things so he can get a better view on how to move. That is what you should do. As this conflict comes about, you do your research, get your private investigator if you feel necessary, depending on the degree of the drama that's going on. And you cover your ass. You get your paper and pen, your paper and pencil and things together, and you make your moves behind the scenes, so that way when things come about, you good. And there's nothing that anybody can say. If you have your contracts, you get your emails, your receipts, whatever, to keep yourself covered. And when the bullshit come to an end, yeah, this person, they can just kick rocks. Nobody got time for the dumb shit. Everybody trying to get themselves together, and you coming up with this petty shit. I need you to find something to freaking do. All right, let's see what card suggestion we have. Boundaries. Okay, so it's time to create some boundaries for yourself. Know what's best for you. Maybe you have too many people in your circle, or you just have, but sometimes all it takes is one fool to disrupt some bullshit. Not really disrupt, but cause bullshit. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like people messing with people's integrity. I could fuck up my integrity on my own. What the hell I need your help for? Shit. Alright, let's see. How can we create these boundaries? Okay. So, talk to me, Spirit. Okay. If it's someone close that you have to create boundaries with, it's gonna hurt, but you'll be all right, because at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself. All right. If you don't, it's gonna hurt you more, and you can't be the resourceful human being that you are with this earth sign, because you are the earth sign energy in this reading. And it's gonna cause you stress, and you're gonna start second guessing yourself and this person. And if you keep this person in your boundaries, they always gonna have you second guessing yourself. You know how when you find somebody, or you're dealing with someone, and you see them doing something that don't make sense, and you call them out on it, and they know how to flip it. It's like, okay, but I saw you. You told me you was going to your mama house, but why were you on the other side of town? Why did it take you? Normally it takes you 15 minutes to come from your mama house. Why all of a sudden today it took you 30? And they come up with some, I had to get off the interstate. I had to go down. I had to take, the streets or whatever. Why you even bothered about why so now you clocking me? They do shit like that. So the more you take this person set up your boundaries, you get help from the right people. And the secrets will be revealed and you can stand strong and who you are, and everybody will remember the person that you are. So the more you clear up this space and get this person out of your circle, help is coming, secrets will be revealed without you even moving. You're just standing still and the victory be yours. Just continue to let go of the vices or the people with these vices that are the naysayers and the bullshit. The more you keep them around you, the less you won't find the balance between what's good for you and what feels good. You know what I mean? Let's get clarification on this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So you got to make a choice. Keep the heartache. If you don't, you're going to be stuck in this place where you're going to have to run in order to just run from the issue at hand if you don't want to feel out in the cold. And here's the Six of Pentacles again. So help is there. You just have to break away, because this situation is having you isolated. It's going to have you in a point of isolation. But the minute you do, how funny is that it's over the High Priestess. So as you break away, this help that's coming is bringing you an abundance of love, care, and community for you. Excuse me. So don't feel like you being in this bubble that you're going to be cut off and on your own. You're in this, you're separating yourself for a reason. And don't let your mind make you feel like the worst of it. I know you love being the center of attention and you made all of this happen, and all of a sudden somebody's coming with the bullshit. But that goes with being so fabulous. You're going to have some haters around you. But you got to know how to cut yourself away from these people. Cut yourself out the bullshit. You got many avenues and reasons for you to get away from this person. So stop acting like you don't see it. This person has gotten over and done this stuff to you many, many times before. So I don't understand why you feel the need to say you have to keep this person around. Again, cut them out. Just cut them out. Okay? I don't know any other way to say it. If I get another sword card, cut them out so you can be the person who you are. So you can get back to you. This Queen of Pentacles won't be in reverse anymore. Now is because you cut this person out and you getting the help that you need. The more you cut the unnecessary shit out, you return to the person that you are. So just do it, baby. Okay. All right. Let's get a final outcome. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Okay. So Spirit is telling you, the more, some people think of pride as being arrogant, but don't see having love for yourself and acknowledging the good person as you are as being prideful or arrogant. There is nothing wrong with that. When it gets to a point to where you are overstating the things that you do, that's when it's arrogant. And you have this illusion about yourself, that is arrogance. Pride is, in this case, pride is you're proud of who you are and you're proud of the things that you've done, but then there's someone coming along. You have too many people in your circle right now who are throwing salt on your game. Maybe they're saying, oh, now all because of the social distancing, you can't market as much as you could, and your business is probably shutting down. And it could be that you're just sitting there trying to figure out how to get your business going from a different place. Maybe your business is like a brick and mortar and you relied on people showing up, but now you can't, so you have to figure out ways to do it online. Maybe you had a club and everybody has to show up in a restaurant, but if people can't be there, you have to find a way to get it going. Instead of having, if you can't do your concerts, then try to do something. Try to figure out how to do pay-per-view type party environments with DJs. Get with local DJs in town and try to do, if you do this, my Cash App, I'm going to give it to you. You better send me a message because I want a tip for that. All right. So if you are a business promoter, event planner, and you parties and stuff with your bread and butter, you see how all of these DJs and celebrities are getting parties together. See if you could do like a pay-per-view with a website or something. I don't know. And put your Cash App out there and you come up with a way to get this money going. That's what technology does. You a business person. You know how to do this. If you don't get your creative bullshit on and stop playing and get out the dumps, you know how to do this. Okay, let me stop fussing. I'm through. I sound like somebody auntie. All right, that's the second one. Let me get ready to do the bonus. Bonus is have faith. Okay. Let's see what this is in reference to. Okay. So something going on in your life that you feel you can't walk away from. It's something that you're still trying to hold on to, but you know deep down it's causing you more loss than a gain. And it's just time for you to pick up and do another business idea, venture, or idea. Time for you to get some more information about it. Maybe you already have some ideas in your head, but you're not sure how to go about it, and you have enough tough time of making a decision. You're at that fork in the road where you just you're not sure where to go. Or it could be it's time for you to break up a relationship too, but because you won't let this go, you're right back at that point to where you're just at a loss. You are running out of resources and you're not sure how to use them. But you need to stop and take this moment to move ahead and to get the balance back, restore your budget, get that restoration that you need, because help is on the way, it's coming. But this balancing act that you're trying to do right now is not going in your favor. So you have to trust yourself, have faith in yourself to pick up, even though it may feel like things are scarce right now. I feel like you, not necessarily at rock bottom. You haven't hit rock bottom completely yet. But everything is definitely topsy-turvy. It's definitely on the way. All right. Spirit, can you clarify? Just clarify the spread. Give me more information in general. Something with your heart chakra, feelings that you have. Open up with your emotions. Be honest with yourself. Priestess. Strength. Okay. Dig deep within yourself. Find that inner strength. Because you have to do this for your family. You can't not believe in yourself right now. You have a support system there, but you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but you have, and I get it. I understand it. You feel like if you let this go, that, and I don't mean necessarily let it go, but find a new avenue of working things. Right now, everybody has to be house flippers with their businesses and their lives right now. You have to take that item or property or asset that you build and now it's going to shits and try to repair it and restore it. Everybody's at a moment of restoration, but if they push through it, better things are coming. You have to have faith in yourself. Calm that anger down. Talk to a Leo. Leos are the most encouraging people I have ever known. They will look at you, and if you acting like I don't think I got it, they'll be like, are you kidding me? Or if you are a person that's always down in the dumps, they'll be like, look, get your shit together. Stop all that whining and crying. Get up and get going. Get off your ass. It's not the time for you to be down in the dumps. This is the time for you to do something for yourself. I know it hurts. Maybe it's a relationship or something that's down on the end. You've been in pain about this for so long. You feel like you can't, but it's just a lesson that you had. It's just a lesson. It's a very, very hard lesson that had to happen to teach you a message, just to send you a lesson. It's this Page of Swords that's right here again. It's just a life lesson to realize that you can depend on yourself. Something's better is on the horizon. And it's coming fast too. So just be prepared, like the Lion King. And it's going to bring more money to you. Okay? I like that. All right. So trust yourself, have faith. Better things are on the horizon. All right? Okay. Let's get my clarifiers out the way. And what's on the horizon? Surrender. Trust the process. Okay. I don't know if anyone has ever every time you sit in that beauty salon, when you go to that beauty salon or barber shop to let that person cut your hair, do you know how much surrender is in that moment? You can't see what that person is doing to your head. You don't know if they're using the right number on that I'm a girl. What you call it? Clippers? All right. You don't know if they're using the right strength of relaxer or perm. You don't know if it's going to give you the right amount of curl that you want. You don't know if it's going to relax that hair as much as you want. When they dye your hair, you don't know if it's going to be the right shade of color that you want. When they mix that color with that, what you call it? Developer. You don't know. That's the complete, but you trust the process. And when you come out, you know that everything is going to work out fine. You are the beautician in your life. You take the ugliness that you have right now and you make it beautiful. That is the type of power you have as a what? Capricorn. So surrender to the process and walk it out. Ooh, I don't like my Capricorns in this depressing energy. Stop it. Please stop it. Ooh, fix it. See, just like that, you can fix it and keep pushing. All right. Now, it's gonna feel brutal. It's gonna be, and it's gonna feel like you have to kind of sneak, not necessarily sneak, but you're gonna have to do things in secret. But in the end, you will be returned back to your self-sufficient and independent ways. Trust the calling that you have on your life. This is whatever you've been working on is something that you were meant to do. But be mindful of the information and the lessons that you learned along the way. It's going to be a tough, hard fight. It's okay to go back and think about the things that you've done, but don't turn your back on spirit or the ones that have helped you along the way. All right. And remember that you have the power to make the things that you want. You've done it before and you can do it again. And the more you work in the power that you have and use the resources that you have correctly and efficiently, things will progress further and everything. And it won't feel as bad. It won't be a harder, the lessons will be easier and the tasks will become easier for you. All right. So don't be mindful of getting in a moment where you feel like you've learned enough, because you never learn enough. There's always something new that you can learn about situations. Okay. It's just a time of advancement and you have to have faith that you can do it. All right. I don't want to hear nothing about, I don't want to hear nothing about, but I had this business for 20 something years. I'm retired. I can't start over. Yes, you can. Okay. If you look at the situation that we have right now with the daily briefs that we have to have with a certain person, and they can stand up there and be just as proud and have that much faith in themselves with the conditions that we in right now, shit. Ain't no telling what you can do. All right. So don't give me that excuse. All right. Each one teach one. That's what I'm going to say about that. All right. You have others around you. That's the reason why you should have faith in yourself, because look at how far you've come. Look at what you've done. What am I clarifying? I guess it's read. Go back in time and think about the things that you've done before and how you stood up strong and you were able, and you were a survivor. And you had such control over things. You were an ambitious person. See how she's holding that wand with such control, just as much as it's like she can go like this. Okay, like she's the pilot in control of an airplane and she's just steering it the way she wants it to go. That's you. And you control the speed of how things move. But you have to get up and try. And she even has a look like, if she wants, she can, with like a blink of her eye, she can get someone to do what she needs. You know what I mean? I know you do. Alright. Okay, it's time for me to get off my high horse. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Son, if you move forward, let me correct myself, when you move forward, things will be better. Progress is on the horizons. You just have to step forward. Rest for a little while, but eventually you got to get up. You can't rest forever. If you want to get from here to here, take care of your health, your physical health, mental health, spiritual health. Get that intact. And once you do, step forward, get control of things, and things will move for you to get you to this better place. What's the final outcome for Capricorn? Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power, okay? It's like my favorite, one of my favorite Disney movies, Brave. I love that show, okay? She had a desire. She had inner wisdom, but people didn't really recognize it. So she took the steps on her own to get it to make it happen. She knew she made a mistake when her mama turned into the bear, but she knew, because she knew she had to rectify the situation, and she did what she had to do to get it together. I think she turned her mama and her little brothers into the bears or what have you. But anyway, she fought tooth and nail. All the clans, they were worried about her getting married. They were focused on her getting married, but she was like, no, I need to make things right with my mama. And because she went far to get it to happen, everything was restored. And not only everything was restored, I think they came up with a solution that fit to where she got married in her own time or something like that. The marriage wasn't considered a truce to get the clans and everything to work together. I love spiritual stuff like that. I see spirits in there, spiritual meanings in everything. So if you want to, at this time, sit down with your kids and watch Brave. If you got Disney Plus, or rent it for like $2.99. I don't know how much it is on Amazon or anything like that, okay? And if that don't get your fire going, I don't know what is. It's funny. Disney movies always have adult jokes in them to keep us entertained while we take the kids to the movies and what have you. But trust yourself, have faith, surrender to the process, and everything will be fine, all right? Okay, so these are the readings for Capricorn. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.